that's the case, then whatever. But it was there, It was a great match. Great match. I like a lot of the angles they're doing, especially with it. Yeah. Especially with FTR. Their obviously their in-ring work is par none, and they're doing good on the mic, so that's what matters with that. You got some entertaining angles that are on Dynamite. I'm very interested in. Surprises me. We all were on taste, but surprises me how much flack they catch for their entertainment. It's like they're doing things not as predictable and some stuff that's a little different than you see on the other shows.
So, also happened on Dynamite. What did you think about basically Kenny Omega beating Sonny Kiss with 3 moves?
Wasn't obviously a big fan. Obviously unexpected. That's where I believe that some of the heelish acts or attitude is coming out of Omega. I think they should go along with it. If you're going to do it, then do it. They have the heel.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're already presenting it that way, then be it that way. So, but in this case, I think just put the Cowboy as a face if you're going to do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Which I think they should at this point. Even though I think the Cowboy's a better fit for heel, I think they should just pull the trigger and make them one heel, one face. And then you had Wardlow beat Jungle Boy, and then Rey Fenix beat Penta, and Adam Page beat Cabana. Yeah. So it's looking like we're gearing towards Adam Page versus Omega.
I give credit to the booking for Jungle Boy. I'm glad they didn't make it look like a squash, which they shouldn't have, because Jungle Boy's a rising star.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm glad to see that was a good match and everything. As far as the 2 brothers there, it was a good match. Now Rey Fenix is out of it now with his injury, so his brother's going to take a spot.
Right.
It was all good, man. And Page won, so that was good. Very impressed, and looking forward to seeing the next round.
Yeah, and it looks like they're actually booking it with intentions of pushing everyone a little bit further.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you get a chance to watch Impact?
No, I did not. That's right.
No.
I was taking care of the songwriting for the next single, so I didn't get the chance to watch Impact.
Yeah, my file was corrupted, so I couldn't watch it. But they had Bound for Glory coming, or they just passed Bound for Glory, so it was pretty much gearing everything up for that. I'm really hoping that with deleting all those files that I might have luck with my DVR again, because being able to record but not being able to watch what I record because it decided to play it all wrong, I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I've had a problem or two with my DVR in recent times, so technology's great, ain't it? It can be.
But. Yeah, no kidding. It can be great, and other times you're just like, you're like the...
What the hell?
You're like the worst thing for my being right now. It'd be interesting. Because now we're recording this after Bound for Glory. I would like to see James Storm stick around in Impact for a while.
We talked about recently. It'd be cool to see him, especially back on TV and everything. It'd be great. I'd love to see the old Cowboy stick around. I'm not sure what they did with his contract. If he has a contract or whatnot's going on. I'm guessing his contract, but if he don't stick around, I hope he at least winds up in AEW.
Yeah.
I know the time I put him in WWE, but back months ago. But I hope he sticks around Impact. See what happens, and do something good with him. I'll say it one more time. If he's not going to stick around, Tony Khan, friggin' sign him.
Right.
Seriously, he would be great. He'd be a great addition to either Impact or AEW by far. He
Honestly,
TV.
if they send Rude down to NXT, I would like to see Storm and Rude back together in NXT.
Yeah.
Because at least with NXT, they booked Rude as a formidable foe instead of this, honestly, banter that they use as a tag team division.
Yeah, him and right now him right now where he's at, just it don't make too much sense really. It just there's so much stuff you can go do with Rude, and it's just not being done. Once he left or got promoted, whatever you want to call it, or got switched out of NXT, it is like all traction just gone.
Yeah, exactly, and that is way too much.
Oh yeah, he was one of the top stars in NXT. I mean, I know we're gonna hear, he was a, big dog of small pond. Well, you may have looked like that, but that's supposed to be the other brand.
Yeah,
even I know back then it was a little different too, but yes, somebody has who's phenomenal and it's a good character. Just they could do more with it. But
he might be phenomenal, but he's not the phenomenal one.
There you go. That's what we'll say. He's great. We'll say that. Me and you talked about years ago how he had a different, or not different, but it's a similarity to Triple H.
Yeah, a lot. He had a lot of similarities to Triple H.
Well, that's back when he had his long hair too, and it's like, there was so much great you could do with that, but obviously they didn't pull the trigger on that one. But hopefully they do something with Ruto, a little more than what he's doing now. But yeah, Storm would be great to see him. Sticking on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back when they did. Obviously, a lot of people remember the Beer Money,
right? And then James Storm became TNA champion against Kurt Angle.
Yeah. You remember America's Most Wanted?
Yeah, it was him and Wildcat Chris Harris and Jackie.
Yeah, that was a cool tag team too.
And then Wildcat went to Raw or WWE in general and did nothing, and then came back, and he's been kind of floating around ever since.
Yeah.
I think Impact should check the bathrooms. Chris Harris is probably there.
Waiting on his time to get in the ring.
Yeah. And wrestling is one of those things you have a love-hate relationship. You love it, but then you hate the fact that, companies don't do what you want them to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's always going to be different feedback. But
right.
And that's part of the wrestling business, part of anything. But we love it, but there's things about it you just can't stand about it. It's like, why the hell are you booking this shit for?
Pretty much. And it happens way more than it should at WWE.
And it's great. It's just, you got a map. You got a destination. But when you don't follow the road, what the road needs to be on, it's not, the road makes no sense. So, anyways.
Yep. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up from this week's wrestling?
Are we going to talk about Bound for Glory result?
Well, okay, we can.
We want to go through all that. Basically, it was cool to see Rhino win the Battle Royal. And of course,
because Heath was legit injured during it.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's in the hospital.
I mean, you told me he got injured. That story.
It's looking like, based on reports I read, it's looking like an abdomen tear.
Oh damn! That's
the North got the tag titles from Shelley and Sabin, and now Shelley has a concussion that he's dealing with at the moment. And Rich Swann overcame Eric Young.
That's what I was mostly wanting right there. Glad to see it happen. New Impact. Rich Swann.
I actually would have liked them to keep it longer, and then basically whoever had her first, they start building all these things in the town for the Mario gang to follow, and it just basically get destroyed by waterfalls. That's what I would have done at this point.
From my perspective, I think that you have your biggest pay per view of the year for TNA or Impact, whatever, and I just think that was that was a pretty good call. So see what they do with that storyline in time.
Yep. Did you have anything else you wanted to discuss?
No, I think we covered all that.
Sweet. And we'll be back because we're going to do a retro review and we're going to do this week's finishes and whatnot and how they progress the stories.
Our retro review is going to be the 2000 Judgment Day.
2000 Judgment Day. So Halloween oriented, and that will be up over the next day or so. You can find us on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, and follow us on Twitter at WrestlingSCool. And go ahead and take care of the rest because I don't remember how it's all built up.
So the Instagram is at Wrestling Still Cool. Facebook Wrestling Still Cool, and email is wrestlingstillcool@gmail.com. Say hey to us or ask us to review something or leave your thoughts about the podcast. Mm-hmm. And let your buddies know we're on these podcast platforms too. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, that way we were able to keep continuing to build upon it. But that's it for us. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And this is just, I might as well come out and admit it now. I am a member of Retribution. You just don't know which mask I'm wearing.